Hello sorcery fans, welcome to my Dragonlord to 1K subscribe-a-thon video. It's been 1 week since Gen Con where I picked up this Dragonlord mini set at Eric's Curioso's booth. I had Ed Beard Jr. open it and sign all the cards. I'll put a link to that video in the description below if you want to see what's inside the set. I've since hit 900 subscribers on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for almost 3 years. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before my 3-year anniversary in October. So you can help by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and checking out my playlist of sorcery and Gen Con related videos. In today's video, I'm going to go through each of the cards in the Dragonlord set a little more closely and show you what they do in the game for all the players out there. I'm also going to discuss some of the current market values 1 week after Gen Con so you can see what the cards are trading for in the game. And finally, I'll show you what I picked up since Gen Con last weekend. I was able to secure a couple more boxes of Dragonlord, and I'm going to open up one of these boxes when I reach 1,000 subscribers or when this box reaches $1,000, whichever happens first. So be sure to like and subscribe this video, subscribe to my channel to get notifications when I open up the next box of Dragonlord. Alright, I have my box, I have my prices, and all of the Dragonlord cards in this set. Currently on TCG Player, as of the filming of this video, sealed Dragonlord boxes are trading for $270.49, just like this bad boy. I got this box from the Eric's Curioso booth for $60 plus tax, so that was quite the steal. There have been 112 boxes sold on TCG Player. The average price was $199 to $349 per box. The foils are what everyone is chasing inside the set. Those are trading for $159 up to $499, including the Dragonlord's Lair foil. This is one of the most desirable foils based on scarcity. I had Ed Beard Jr. pull this foil out of my box and sign it on the back. So that is one of the top of the 13 foils. They're included randomly inside this box, so there are a few set collectors trying to collect all 13 of the foil cards in foil version. The Dragonlord is the only avatar in this set. These are all the non-foil cards. It is currently trading for $21.55. It has 20 life and 1 power toughness. Your avatar commands respect and fear. Its tap ability is to play or draw a sight, just like all the other avatars. Also, before setup, you set aside a unique dragon. Once on your turn, if you meet this threshold, you may pay 3 colorless to gain its abilities this turn. So that's pretty cool because a lot of the dragons in the set have airborne or void walk or stealth sometimes. So you can actually give your avatar airborne. So that's pretty unique function of Dragonlord. Foils of this card are trading for closer to the $400, $450 price range. It is a pretty sweet avatar. I think that would be the next one that I'll try to pick up in foil just because it looks so good in foil. The next card in the set in non-foil is the Dragonlord's Lair. It trades for $23.68 according to TCG Player. It is a unique site where dragons first took flight, and it just has the beautiful art just like on the playmat here. That's the Dragonlord's Lair's playmat. Dragons cast to this site require no threshold and cost 1 mana less to cast. So that can be very useful in dragon decks. That's why it's the third most expensive card, second most expensive card right now in the non-foil version. Then we have the Calicis dragon. It costs 7. It is a 4-color dragon: fire, air, earth, and water. The unique essence of dragon spirit. It has airborne and void walk, and its tap ability is that the next dragon you cast to this location costs 0 mana this turn. Its TCG Player market price is $11.78. The next dragon in the set is the Seraphine Conrule dragon. She also costs 7 and has 2 red, 2 blue, fire water dragon, and a power toughness of 5, just like the Calicis dragon. Seraphine is a unique beast, kindles the life of dragons. She has airborne. At the end of your turn, you may choose 3 of your dead minions. You banish 2 and return the remaining 1 to your hand. Very cool art. Up close, just the art on all of these cards is absolutely stunning. I was able to take a closer look at these to prep for this video, and I just can't impress upon you how great the artwork looks on all of these cards. The next dragon in the set is the Draco Genesis, or Draco Corvus. Also 7 mana, 2 air, 2 earth to cast for a 5 toughness dragon. It's a unique dragon that returns souls to the cycle. It has airborne stealth. Its tap ability is to teleport to target tapped minion to burrow it. Very cool. The next dragon is the Moonsong Telegellum. If you recognize this image, you may have seen Jack Black wearing a t-shirt of this. Ed Beard Jr. sells the t-shirts on his site, so you could pick up this vintage t-shirt with this wolf dragon on it. It's a unique dragon raised by wolves. It only costs 3 colorless mana, and its threshold is 1 air, 2 earth threshold, and it has 3 power toughness. It's a unique dragon raised by wolves, as I said before, but it also has airborne, and it counts as gray wolves and has a +1 power for each other gray wolf nearby. So that's going to be very useful in gray wolves decks. Gray wolf was an alpha beta card by Melissa A. Benson. It's ordinary beast, and you may, in your spellbook, you may include any number of gray wolves. So now you can add this Moonsong Telegellum to the Grey Wolves deck. This currently trades for $22.22. The Draco Corvus was $10.52, and the Seraphine Khan Rule was $15.85 if you're tracking the prices on all these dragons. The next dragon in the set was the Talam Dreeg. Costs 7. It is 3 earth threshold, and it has 6 power and toughness. The realm strength lies in the unique dragon, and it cannot be moved by force. It has a +1 power for each adjacent site, and its TCG player current market price is $15.33 for the Talam Dreeg. The Shrine of the Dragonlord is one of the most expensive foils on the market. It's also probably the most expensive card in non-foil in the set. It costs 2 mana to cast. It's a unique monument that springs primordial powers. Its Genesis ability is to teleport all dragons to here, and this site provides an additional 1 colorless and all 4 threshold: earth, fire, water, and air. Current market price on TCG Player for the non-foil Shrine of the Dragonlord is $56.40. So if you're able to get a sealed box from Team Covenant or Eric's Curiosa, the Shrine of the Dragonlord pays for the box, and everything else, including the foil, is just bonus with that card for $56.40. The next dragon is the Kairos the Archivist, which has some of the most amazing art in the game. Also one of the most unique abilities that I'll tell you about in a second here. It costs 7 colorless. It has 3 power and toughness. It is a unique dragon automaton that turns back time, and the unique ability that it has that I've not seen anywhere else in sorcery is that its Genesis ability is that it archives the state of the realm, and so its Deathrite ability is to return the archived state to the recorded state, then banish Kairos. So very cool ability, also very scarce in foil. It's very hard to hit this card, so it trades for the upper $400 or $500 in foil. Its non-foil value is $20.10. I do think the Shrine and possibly the Kairos will see a lot of play in sorcery decks. If you're unable to get the sealed box and you're just playing one particular deck type, this video will tell you which card you might need to pick up on the open market. The next one is the Cradle of Ethereum. This will slot into many different sorcery decks. It costs 2 colorless mana. It's a unique relic and hope of an ancient race. Anytime during your turn, you may look at your next spell. You may cast dragons from the top of your spellbook here for 1 less mana. So if you're playing a dragon deck, this will be helpful, especially if you're playing the Dragonlord's Lair as one of your sites. Its TCG Player market value is $11.10, so one of the cheaper cards in the set. Next is the Adonitum, the Lightning Dragon. This costs 7, and it's a 3 air threshold for a 6 power toughness unique dragon that leaves thunder in its wake. It has airborne and movement +1. Also, whenever an item stops, she may deal 3 damage to another random unit there. Current TCG market player price for the add-on item is $13.23. Then we have Ignis Rex, another 7 cost dragon for 3 fire threshold, power toughness of 6. Beautiful art again, also signed by Ed Beard Jr. It's a unique dragon of purifying flame. It has airborne, immune to fire damage, and once on your turn you discard a fire card. It also deals 3 damage to units at target adjacent location. Very cool. Its current TCG market player price is $14.60. The last dragon in the box is the Vaten Draconis, another 7 cost dragon for 3 water threshold, power toughness of 6 again. It's a unique dragon of worldly deluge, and you guessed it, it has submerge. You can see him submerging the little Poseidon figure down there. And at the end of your turn, you may submerge all minions and artifacts here. Its current market value is $15.90. They also included an art card with a QR code to the Dragonlord set. Ed signed that one for me, and on the back is the QR code to the sorcery site. This I don't think has any monetary value, but when we total it all up, the total value of just the non-foil cards in the regular Dragonlord box is $252.23 1 week after Gen Con, which lets me know that if you can get a sealed box of Dragonlord for less than $250, you've made a good purchase. And as I mentioned earlier, I was able to get a few extra boxes of Dragonlord. When I knew I wasn't going to travel to Gen Con for all 4 days, I kind of figured that I could save some money on housing and spend that on these Dragonlord boxes. So I estimated that the housing per night was probably $250, and I was able to use that as my budget and make a few bids on eBay. I picked up 1 box. I picked up another box on Thursday via eBay, and I picked up a 3rd box sealed on Friday, and these all shipped and arrived in the mail this week. So I'm going to open up one of these 3 boxes. Now that I hit the Dragonlord's lair, I'm not necessarily chasing the most expensive foil card, but I do want a non-signed set to play with, and it'll be easier to open up this box than to buy the cards as singles on TCG Player. So if you like and subscribe to this channel, I'm going to open up one of these boxes when I hit 1,000 subscribers. Hoping that's happens close to my 3-year anniversary in 2 months. Also, the Dragonlord pins came with the Dragonlord sets if you got in line at the Eric's Curiosos booth to get your Dragonlord box at Gen Con. They gave out these pins, but they sold out definitely by Sunday. They may have sold out by Friday or Saturday. And so I wanted a few of these pins to go with my Dragonlord boxes that I picked up that I'm going to keep sealed for my collection. So I found these on eBay as well. I paid 20 bucks a piece for these. They're missing the little tag at the bottom that people turned in for more pins at Gen Con, but I still like them. I still think the Dragonlord pin is a unique collectible to remember the experience of chasing the Dragonlord mini set at Gen Con 2025 this year. I was able to get each of these boxes for $180, plus the tax on eBay made them about $197 per box, which was less than my budget of $250, and I'm sticking to the fact that I think $250 is probably the accurate market price point now that all the boxes from Gen Con have sold out. We'll just have to wait till the next sorcery event or the SCG Con where they release some of these boxes to the wild to see if the market value changes. Stay tuned to my channel to watch me open up this box of Dragonlord and also get any future Dragonlord market updates if you're interested in following Sorcery Contessa Realm. Appreciate you for watching today. Hope you learned something. Give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, everyone.